talk a little bit about you as a woman, as a Black woman, as a mother, as an entrepreneur. Let's start with you first, okay? Tell us about Miss Karlissa the mama.
I'm gonna start at the beginning then.
Okay.
I was 17 when I first had my first son.
Andre.
So I've been a mom.
Okay.
Forever. And then my mom and my dad weren't the best parents. So I said, literally at like 13 years old, I got in a closet and I prayed for children, 10 of them. And I said, you know what? I'm going to be the best mom that I can ever be, just because of them.
Oh, wow.
And I literally got in the closet with the shoes up my butt and everything. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to stand on this. And that's what I'm going to do. I didn't ask God for anything else but children. And I wanted 10 children. So I was serious.
But you got 3.
I got 3.
Did you stop at 3?
I stopped because the Lord stopped me because I had C-sections.
Okay.
So by the time you get to 3, they're like, okay, we got to tie you up. You can't keep doing this.
Okay. It is a lot on your body when you have C-sections. Okay.
Thank God.
So you were a young mom?
I was very young. I was 17 when I started. I had my first son at 17.
How did your parents take that?
Like I said, they had to take whatever because they weren't. My mother had a drug problem when I was younger. Thank God that she's delivered herself from. She's amazing now. But she had her struggles and she came out of it.
Well, shout out to the mama's mama for
shout out to the mama's mama
getting clean and turning her life around. God is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, child.
God is good. So it was pretty rough on you.
I don't know if I could have came back from that. But so, long story short, I started having the kids at 17 after that prayer. So the Lord was right on me. He was fast. He didn't care about no husband or none of that.
Okay.
So I'm in the motion and then, I'm in love. I'm running around acting like a crazy person, like Krishan.
Oh.
Literally. My sister called me the other day and was like, your son got you a Karlissa, huh? From the 1990s. How you feeling?
You were just like her? Well, I mean, yes, her mom, when you think about it, Krishan's mom, everybody laughed when she debuted her mom. And I didn't think it was funny.
No, not funny at all.
Because obviously this woman is still suffering, still going through it, and that's not anything to laugh at. And you definitely see we see Krishan's mom, we see her.
Right.
You said,
yeah.
And so for you to say that, like that your son is now dating a younger version of your personality, of your, you know what I'm saying, at the time.
And that just comes from like all the trauma of, I try to explain it to my kids, when you're dating somebody.
I need a big favor from you. You want me to sleep with your wife, man?
Get her pregnant. It may require me sleeping with her multiple times.
Multiple times?
Yes, multiple times. Different positions. Front shots, back shots. I have to go hard to get her pregnant, man.
I was shaving.
Shaving what? Your armpits?
My armpits down there?
Why are you shaving down there?
You want your cousin to see me unshaved?
But I've seen you like that sometimes.
You're my husband. He's not.
Remember, make it quick.
That's up to him. You know I have no control over that.
I'll leave you two alone. I'm going to a bar. I'll give you 5 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes, max. Make it quick.
Look, I need at least 45 minutes, man.
45 minutes doing what, Morris?
To be honest, I go for hours.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.tashaklive.com.
Who's been betrayed by the person who brought them into this world, you got to be careful. We're dangerous people because we've been betrayed by the person who brought us into this world. And at that age, and you're not a mom yet, you don't really understand. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's no parenting book. My mom had no book. She probably had less, information on being a mom than I had. She was 18 when she had me. My dad drove her crazy, and then she ended up with somebody who introduced her to drugs and, downhill from there.
Okay.
Thank God she's up here. I always give her praise because I see some parents and people that this drug, literally takes them out.
Okay.
But yeah, the betrayal of your own mom, it can definitely cause some serious trauma. I literally had to go to counseling. I had to stay in church every Sunday. It's a process.
How long do you think it took you to overcome a lot of that anger and hurt that was a result of your childhood?
There's still pain there that I deal with. Like, for instance, I ain't gonna go there because that ain't necessary, but probably up until a couple years ago.
Okay.
Where, those triggers, there's, triggers that you deal with forever. They don't ever go away. You just have to learn how to balance them.
Okay.
And somebody probably just needs to get her some help to balance those triggers because they're very painful. You black out and everybody's a target and murder, murder, kill, kill. You know, you feel so angry and so abandoned. And that's a serious pain.
Okay. So you were a fighter.
Oh my God, look at my hands.
Oh.
At will. Like, my sister I don't even talk to her right now. I'm so mad. Like, that she called me to tell me, look in the mirror. That's you all over again. Punching John the way she punched him. I done punched every boyfriend I had like that. Even my husband right now. Just like that. So wow. I don't fault her for where she's at with her situation as much as I fault him. You didn't have a mother that was on drugs. You had a mother that caught your footballs when the coaches or the people didn't show up. You had a mother that was on the field with you and your sister day in and day out. You had a mother who drove to the prison for your brother, knew each of the officers that worked with my son by name, some of them by phone number. If I couldn't get a hold of my son, I knew who to call. I knew who to talk to when they got off work. I made sure that I was inside that prison with him. So
you were mom and dad.
Mom and dad.